Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's a video. I'm going to be sharing with you my updated skincare routine. So a lot of you guys have been requesting for an updated skincare routine. So here I am today. I'm going to share all of the products that I have been using on my skin as of recently. I just want to say a quick thank you to Yesstyle.com for sponsoring this video today. This is our second time working together on a video and I'm just so happy that they wanted to work with me again on another video. So shout out to Yesstyle for sponsoring this video. Pretty much they sent over some Dear Klairs skincare products over my way to try out, and I have been incorporating these new products into my daily nighttime and morning skincare routine. Dear Klairs is a cruelty-free Korean skincare brand. If you guys don't know, I am cruelty-free, and usually when I want to buy like Korean makeup or Korean skincare, honestly it's very hard to figure out if this brand is actually cruelty-free or not. I have made a lot of mistakes in the past thinking a brand was actually cruelty-free when they actually import to China. So I've had my mistakes here and there, but you know, we all learn, we all just share our knowledge. And Sarah from Yesstyle, who is the lady that I am in contact with from Yesstyle, she is so kind and she was so sweet. She sent me this link. I believe they are like a Korean organization. They fight against animal cruelty. Pretty much in this article it has 3 categories and it really breaks it down. This whole article is in Korean, but I got Harry's cousin to translate everything for me. So I did not rely on Google Translate. I had a very reliable translator to translate all of this for me. So pretty much if you click on the link, there are 3 categories. The first category has 3 stars. All these brands in this category does not test on animals, doesn't import to China, and also the ingredients in these products from these brands don't have any animal ingredients. So pretty much you could say they are vegan. And if you scroll down to the second category that has 2 stars, all the products in this category doesn't test on animals, doesn't import to China, but it does have animal ingredients in it. And if you move down to the last category that has 1 star, these brands pretty much they claim that they don't test on animals, but they do import to China. If you do import to China, it is required by the law that you do test on animals. Sometimes I feel like there are different kind of levels of being cruelty free. Some people might see this, like a lot of brands say that they don't test on animals only when it's required by the law. Some people will say like that is fine, I'll still use this brand, and that is completely fine, it's up to you. But for me personally, I do not consider these brands to be cruelty free. If you just import to China, straight up you test on animals. There's no way around it. I think when they say it's required by the law, I think it's just a nice way of saying that, oh yeah, we do test on animals. Yeah, I just wanted to kind of translate it for you guys just in case you guys don't have access to like a Korean translator. But I think that article is very helpful and it's a good place to start if you are wanting to transition to being cruelty free and you love your Asian skincare and makeup. I feel like this article is a very good place to start. So now we move on to my skincare. My skin is honestly not at its best right now, and I wasn't gonna film my skincare routine today. I was like, maybe I should do it like in 2 weeks time because I have been a little bit stressed. This week has just been kind of rough on me, and you know, I got like these little breakouts here. I always tend to break out on the sides of my head anyway, but anytime that I get a breakout that's like in a visible area, I get very self-conscious about it because I used to have very bad acne. Those of you guys that have been riding with me since 8K and under, you will know how bad my skin was. In a way, I never thought I would say this in a million years, but I'm glad that I broke out for this video. But because I broke out over here, I can show you what I do and what products I use to kind of flatten the acne out. So in a way, I'm okay that I broke out, you know, it's gonna help you guys hopefully. But yeah, this intro is seriously so long. There was just so many things that I wanted to say before we got started. But if you guys want to see how I do my skincare every single night and every single morning, step by step, then just continue watching. Okay, so I'm actually gonna go step by step, do the products one by one with you guys. So right now we are gonna talk about my nighttime routine. This is a routine that I do at the end of the day when I want to take my makeup off. So as you can see, I just finished filming this look, which will be up very soon. It's going to be demo 2 in the Femme Rosa She palette by Colourpop. I am doing a 3D line look on this. So obviously I have lashes on, so I will just kind of like rip them off. So after I take my lashes off, I will go in with the Essano Rosehip Masala water. Just take any masala water that you have or any makeup remover. So I like to use this to take my eye makeup off. So I will just take a cotton round and just kind of drench the whole cotton round. I will take this to my eye and just hold it over. I'm not rubbing, I'm just like lightly holding it over my eye, and then I will swipe, and that takes most of the eyeshadow off. My eyeliner is a little bit harder to take off. I will fold the cotton pad and just continue taking the rest of the makeup off. I don't really stress too much if I can't get my wing liner off. I will take it off with a makeup wipe later on. So now that I got most of my eye makeup off, I will start wiping off my face makeup. So I just like to take any facial wipe. This one is from Skinfood. It's their facial wipes with aloe vera and chamomile. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Again, I'm like trying to be very gentle with it. We are gonna go in with a cleanser. This is just taking like the first layer of makeup off. Like, you do not want to just rely on a makeup wipe and just think it's gonna take all of your makeup off, because it's really not. I used to think that back in high school, like I would only use a makeup wipe, but it really does not take off all your makeup. Like, it might appear that you have all your makeup off, but you really don't. Okay, so I have all of my makeup off now. Well, what it looks like to the eye. Obviously, there is still a lot of gunk into my skin. Before we move on to the next couple of steps, I just want to show you guys what my skin actually looks like, the issues that I deal with. Please be nice, my skin is not perfect. So this is what my skin looks like. You can see that my skin is not perfect, but I am happy with it because, like I said, if you guys have been riding with me since like 8K and under, you would know that my skin used to be so bad, and my skin being this clear, I'm just so happy with it. My skin type is combination oily. This is the area where I break out the most, just on the sides of my head, and honestly I don't mind because my hair covers it, you know. I have talked about my breakouts on my temples on my head. A lot of you guys have said that it could be my hair or my dry shampoo. I don't really think it's any of my hair products because I have been using these hair products forever. Like, I don't change it, so I don't know what it could be. That I do have pores, but honestly after using the products that Yesstyle sent me from Dear Klairs, my pores have gone a lot smaller. Like, I am not even joking. To begin with, my pores are not like as big as other people's might be. I do have like blackheads on my nose. This is just my skin issues, and my skin type. We try to do our best over here. So now that we got most of our makeup off, now we wanted to really deep cleanse. I will go in with the Dear Klairs Gentle Black Deep Cleansing Oil. I highly recommend cleansing oils. I know for people that have oily skin, using an oil might be quite scary. Just try a couple of different oils and make sure they don't break you out, because cleansing oils are so gentle. You can use cleansing oils to take off your whole makeup. Like, you didn't have to go in with a makeup wipe, but for me, I just like to use a makeup wipe just really gently on my skin, and then I'll go in with a cleansing oil to really deep clean. And this one is very gentle on the skin. I use one pump, I mesh it into my hand, and then I just massage it into my face, and then I'll rinse it off, and then I will pat my skin dry. And this is what my skin looks like after I have cleansed. I forgot to mention that you want to use this onto dry skin. Any cleansing oil you put onto dry skin, and then you rinse it off with water. And then after cleanser, I will go in with a toner. The toner that I'm using right now is the Dear Klairs Supple Preparation Facial Toner. Yesstyle actually sent me these cotton pads. So there are two types of cotton pads in here. There is one like this where it's a little bit more thicker. There is another one that looks more like this. This one feels more of like a cotton pad that you would typically use, like the one that I was using before. But first I will go in with the cotton pad that is a little bit more thicker and take the facial toner and just drench the cotton pad, and then I will kind of just sweep this all over my face. And using a toner is actually going to just take off any excess makeup. Like, you'll be surprised on what you see and the dirt. Like, you can see mine. Can you see that there's like a little bit of foundation on that? And then I'll take the other cotton pad, which feels more like a cotton pad. It's not as thick, and I'll just drench that. And then after toner, I will go in with the Dear Klairs Freshly Juiced Vitamin E Mask. So this technically to me is not really a mask. It's not like your typical mask that you leave on your face and then you rinse off. This one kind of just like sinks into your skin. I would feel like it's between a moisturizer and a serum, but I would use this after the toner. It's kind of like a jelly consistency, if you can see that. And I'll just apply this to my face. As you can see, like, it's not really like a mask, you know what I mean? But this feels so nice on the skin. It feels so cooling and so refreshing. I love it. So this is claiming that it's going to boost glow and radiance. I want to mention another mask. This one's actually like a legit mask where you have to apply it and then rinse it off. This one is from Teamy. It's their Detox Mask, and I love this one so much on days where I just really want like a deep cleanse. Like I just want to take all of that gunk out. Like when these two pimples came out, immediately that night I applied this on, and it just feels so fresh and so good once you use this. I've used a lot of this and I love it so much. It smells so refreshing. It feels so good on the skin. I just feel like it really just takes all of that gunk out of your skin. So for this Dear Klairs mask, I don't use every single day or every single night. I will only use it maybe once or twice a week. And then for this mask, I will go between one or the other. If I'm using this mask, I will do it before the toner. So I'll go cleanser, mask, and then toner. If I was to use the Dear Klairs one, I would go cleanser, toner, and then mask. Look at the camera. Oh, my sweet girl. My beautiful girl. Oh. So after I finish applying my mask, whether I have to rinse it off or I don't, I will go in next with a serum. Please keep in mind I do not use the mask and the serum every single night. I only use it when I feel like my skin is really needing it. I just feel like if I use it every single day, my skin is going to break out. And I realized that clearly with the serums, if I use a serum every single night, my skin cannot handle it. So the first one is the Dear Klairs Freshly Juiced Vitamin D Drops, which is the same line for the mask as well. And then the other serum I have is the Sunday Riley Aluna Sleeping Night Oil. I'm going to use the Dear Klairs one because I've just been really liking this. I just feel like this one is very light and gentle on the skin. The Sunday Riley one's a little bit more thicker. You definitely want to use it when you're about to go sleep because it makes your face look so shiny. And then I will place like 4 dots, like one on my cheeks, one on my chin, and one on my forehead, and then just pat that in. I feel like serums are so concentrated that you do not need a lot of it, and it's gonna do wonders on your skin. I know serums can be, you know, quite pricey, but I do see a difference that it does in my skin. I just feel like my skin feels a little bit more plumped and youthful when I do use it. I don't think it's like a necessary step, but if you do have the money to spare, I would say invest in a good one. Either of these two are really nice. And then after serum comes a moisturizer. I've been using the Dear Klairs Rich Moist Soothing Cream, and I really like this moisturizer because it's actually really thick, and I just feel like when you're going to sleep, it's really going to have time to really absorb all of the good ingredients that are in this moisturizer. So I think this is really self-explanatory. A good moisturizer is just necessary. So this one is a little bit thicker, and depending on your skin type, it just depends on you. You might not want to use the same moisturizer in the morning. So in the morning you might want to use more of a thinner one, but I just use this one morning and night. I don't see any problem with it. And then next I have my eye cream. This is from Glow Lab. It's their eye serum. I don't know why they call it a serum. I'm pretty sure it's just like an eye cream. If you guys could recommend me a really nice eye cream, then that would be great, because I feel like this one, it's just average. I don't know, eye creams are very expensive as well, but I would highly recommend that you do invest in one if you know a good one. I just don't know any good ones that are cruelty-free. Eye creams are so important, and my under eyes is something that I do struggle with. And then I will apply some lip balm. The lip balm that I'm using right now is the Aluna Lips 101 ointment. So you can use this like anywhere, it doesn't really matter, it doesn't have to be on your lips, but it's just what I've been using, and I love these kind of lip balms that are very thick and kind of like Vaseline. I like to go ham with my lip balm. Harry always mocks me how much I smear my lip balm on. And then lastly, I will go in with the Badescu facial spray with aloe, herbs, and rose water. I will just let all of that water just sink into my skin. While that is sinking into my skin, I'm gonna talk about the last step in my skincare routine, and that is pretty much how I kind of flatten my acne if I get any. So I will go with the Manuka Doctor Purifying Facial Peel. This is actually a peel off mask, but I use it kind of as like a spot treatment. A lot of people use the Badescu, that pink thing, and there's another one from Kate Somerville, but I have used the one from Kate Somerville. First off, the smell is so potent. I start tearing up anytime I put it on my face. It's so strong, like I literally start crying. And then second, like let's say if I was to apply it here on these two pimples, the next day I will get a third pimple next to it, but these two would be gone. You know what I mean? Like it would clear one up, but then it would create another one next to it. So once the rose water has fully set into my skin, I will take the peel off mask. As you can see, I've used this so much. I've mentioned it in my favorites before. I will just take a little bit and then just apply it over where I break out. So I have a little bit here, a little bit here, and then some over here. And that is what I do to treat my acne, and I will actually go to sleep with this just so it can really treat it and really flatten the acne out. And in the morning I actually do see a huge difference with the pimple. It's a lot flatter, it's not as bumpy as it was the night before. As for my morning skincare routine, it's very simple. I just like to rinse my face with water. I'll pat it down dry. I will take my moisturizer and then use my eye cream, use my lip balm, and then use the rose water. So that's all I do in the morning, is just rinse my face with water, moisturizer, eye cream, lip balm, and some facial spray. And that is it for my morning routine. So that is going to wrap up my skincare video for today. I'm just going to do my outro like this because I mean we're friends, so I shouldn't be embarrassed looking like this, right? But yeah, that is my skincare routine. Hopefully I went into detail with everything and why I use the things that I use and why I love everything. If you do have any further questions about my skincare, please leave them in the comments down below. I'll be sure to answer anything that you want to know. I will be sure to list everything in the description box as well. Again, a huge thanks to Yesstyle for working with me on this video today and sending over the Dear Klairs skincare products to me. Hopefully I could help some of you guys out there. If you guys did enjoy watching, please give it a thumbs up for me and also subscribe if you haven't already. And with that being said, I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!